If you're in the middle of a divorce, especially with kids involved, you're probably feeling pulled in every direction. Court dates, lawyers, money, stress. It's a lot. And trust me, I understand. It can feel completely overwhelming. But what if I told you there was a way to stay in control, protect your kids, and keep your private life private? Well, who wouldn't want that? Let's talk about the real power of mediation. Not just legally, but the toll emotionally, financially, and for your future as a co-parent. Welcome back to Divorce and Black Coffee. I created this channel to have real talks about child custody, court, divorce, and trying to maintain your sanity along the way. I'm Michael. I'm a divorce strategist and a proud single dad who's made it through the system. And now I help others win using smarter strategies to get through the process. All right, do me a favor. Grab your favorite grind of coffee and let's get into it. What's the biggest win in mediation? You and your ex get to make the decisions, not a judge. You create the parenting plan together. Now, trust me, I know that can seem daunting and you don't necessarily want to be in the same room with the other person. But you get to decide the holidays, the school breaks, the phone calls, the FaceTimes, and even finances. That may not sound huge right now, but trust me, the moment you're standing in a courtroom with a judge in a black robe behind a big bench, deciding where your kids are going to live, it hits hard and different. High conflict divorces damage kids. Every single judge knows it, and every therapist sees it. Mediation can potentially lower that temperature. Kids thrive when adults around them aren't at war. Grandparents, friends, family. It's not just about getting along. It's about modeling stability, resilience, peace, negotiating. That becomes their new normal. And that could be awesome. Let's be real for a minute. Court's a grind and can become the central focus of your life, and generally does, at least when speaking to my clients. It can take months, years. I even have a client who just settled after a decade, and there's delay after delay, and every motion and hearing is billable hours and costs you more money. Mediation could take only weeks or months. Flat fees and, well, let's face it, fewer and smaller bills. That means more money stays in your household and your ex's household, where your kids need it. And honestly, a stable home is the most important thing. In court, you're forced into rigid templates and court orders. Mediation lets you have the shot at creating a custom plan that works for your job, your ex's travel schedule, your child's needs. Let's get one thing straight. Compromise isn't weakness. It's a strategy. And that flexibility is what helps you actually and your kids move forward. Okay, so Just so you know, court records are public. Anyone can pull your case. Mediation is confidential. No public transcripts, no drama aired out for anyone who has the access to Google. You're not just protecting your dignity, but you're protecting your kid's future. Let's face it, most of the time, litigation is a scorched earth process. I mean, that's just how it is. Mediation gives you a shot at co-parenting with less bitterness, fewer battles, and, well, let's face it, we could all use some more calm in our life. It's not a kumbaya process. It's grown-ups trying to resolve real problems. And for some people, it changes everything. Look, mediation isn't for every situation. If there's abuse, and I'm talking any kinds of abuse, manipulation, or zero cooperation on your ex, you may have no choice but to litigate. But for some people, it's the smarter move. More control, more joy, more peace, more calm, and less damage to the family. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe, drop a comment below, and share this with someone who might be in the thick of it and could really use the information. But hey, mediation's not perfect. There are cons. And next week, we're going to get into the tough stuff. When mediation breaks down, and what red flags to watch for, and when it's time to walk away. So, hit that bell. Don't miss that one. I'll see you back here next time for another conversation on divorce and black coffee. We can do this.